Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Layoffs set in New York and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson, 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 is at risk of being made redundant. He is not happy as he has been a star employee for years. He wants to send a message to the agency as he feels he deserves a healthier redundancy package. So he will be going to 5 places of interest to try to get extra information he can use as leverage. Place 1, New York. So moving on to our targets, and we have 5 of them today, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location, and we're going to be bringing with us an electronic keycard hacker in a briefcase, a lockpick, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to head into the teller hall and directly to the doors on our left. We're going to lockpick our way inside. And once inside, we're going to take out the camera at the end of the corridor. There we go. And we're going to retrieve our electronic keycard hacker from the briefcase and replace it with a propane cylinder. And then we can head down into the vault area and our first target. So we're going to use the keycard hacker on the door here, make our way down the vault stairs and into the vault area, and we're going to take out the camera outside of the security office. Not strictly necessary, I just like doing it out of habit. So we're going to lockpick our way into the cabinet on the wall, retrieve the chloroform from within, and we're going to add the chloroform to the ventilation system in the loading dock, and then make our way back to the security room. And hopefully at this point all 4 security guards will be in the room. All 4 will have their backs to each other, and we can then render all 4 of them unconscious. There we go. It's best that they have their backs to each other when we do this, as sometimes one of them will spot the body of the others and we will lose you your silent assassin rating. So once inside, we're going to take out the surveillance system. We're going to grab a key card and then give our first target a neck massage before taking his outfit. And then we're going to make our way around into the storage room where the weapons locker is located. And in here we will find a second propane cylinder. And we require 2 cylinders to complete our mission. So once we have the second cylinder, we're going to retrace our steps back up to the ground floor using the key card we've collected, and we're going to make our way up into the waiting area for the manager's area, which is where we will find our next target, who is the job applicant. So we're going to head straight up the vault stairs, out onto the teller hall area, up to the bathroom, where we will find in the bathroom cubicle our next target. There is a young lady heading into the bathroom, so we're just going to wait for her to leave before we descend on our next target. So there is the young lady in question. Excuse us, dear, we're kind of busy here, thank you very much. So we're just going to wait for our target to make his way back to the toilet, and when he does, we can then enter into the cubicle and ask him very kindly, have you seen the 22 billion pounds that the government has lost? Supposedly. I think they know exactly where it is. So once we've dealt with our second target, we're going to take his outfit, and we're now going to set up our final eliminations of the day. Our next target will be Officer Frank, who is just ahead of us there. In a few moments he's going to make his way through the manager's hall and into the corridor beyond, and we're going to set up our elimination for him. So about halfway down the corridor we're going to place a propane cylinder. We're going to put one hole in that cylinder, and then we're going to make our way back to the end of the hallway. There is Officer Frank. Unfortunately, sir, you will not be able to spend your lottery winnings today. So that gentleman who just walked past is one of our other targets, but we will get to them shortly. First things first, we need to deal with Officer Frank. So once he gets level with the propane cylinder, we can quickly put the second bullet into it. That will eliminate the target, and he will drop a janitor's key amongst other items, and we're going to grab that for a speedy exit. We're going to make our way into the interview room and retrieve our second propane cylinder while our two targets run off in panic mode. We're just going to place that cylinder on the desk there, and when our two targets finally calm down and come back to their interview desk, we will all be set up and ready. So this will take a little while, as the young lady is not going to return immediately as she spots Officer Frank's gun, and she's going to wander off to inform a guard that she's found a weapon. But eventually she will make her way back into the room, and when she does, we can then close the doors behind her, because we wasn't born in a barn. We can whip out our silenced pistol, detonate the propane cylinder, and eliminate our final two targets. And with them now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit is the janitor's exit, as we have the keys. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.